Hey everyone. So, I don't know if you heard, the Nintendo Switch turned 2 years old yesterday. It also happened to be essentially the 2-year anniversary of Nintendo Prime being like this particular YouTube channel. So it's kind of like our 2-year anniversary as well. Yeah, channel's been around for 8 years, but it was Zelda Informer. As Nintendo Prime, it's been 2 years. And I have a lot of mixed emotions running through me because it's been one hell of a 2-year run, both as a YouTube channel and as like a Switch owner. I love my Nintendo Switch. I play it almost every single day, and I own, I don't know, 50-ish games on the platform. The month of February is the first time I didn't buy a new game, although I ended up getting Tetris 99 as that was free, and I played the Daemon X Machina demo and the Yoshi demo, and I'll get Yoshi this month for sure. But today, on this belated Switchiversary video, I kind of want to talk about the things I love and hate about Switch. And hate's a little bit strong. I don't know that I really hate anything about it, but the Switch has been a special system both for me personally as a gamer and for me as a YouTuber. From the gaming perspective, it's enabled me to play games more often. Yeah, I have my Xbox One X over there hooked up to my 4K TV that I like to play games on as well, but I can't do that, you know, generally when I'm watching the kids, when I'm upstairs, and like tonight when there's a little movie night going on with the kids. If it's a particular movie I'm not that interested in, I could take my Switch out and just play a game and not feel terrible as a parent because I'm still there spending time with my kids. And I'm sure some of my kids might even come watch over my shoulder as I play the game because that's just what they like to do depending on what game I'm playing. And it's just nice to have that ability to play games whenever I want, wherever I want, if I have the ability to do so. So the Switch, to me, in so much of just being a platform that I can play games anywhere, both on a TV and just wherever, has been probably the thing I love the most. And to top it all off, the games. My gosh, the games. Nintendo, at least for me, has really brought the goods. Breath of the Wild, a launch game for the platforms. Originally, why I picked it up. Yeah, could have played it on Wii U, but the ability to play it anywhere just felt like the right time to make that switch to the new platform. And then obviously, even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I played a ton of Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, but having it again available to play on my TV and on the go anywhere has been awesome. From ARMS to Splatoon to games like Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Super Mario Odyssey, Octopath Traveler, Super Smash Bros., Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and more recently, obviously, Tetris 99. Like, I've just had a blast, and there's been a whole bunch of other games I've been enjoying as well, NBA 2K18 and NBA 2K19. I had a lot of fun with those games on the platform. In fact, I think NBA 2K18 still might be my most played game on Switch after all this time. Pretty amazing, to be honest. I just love sports games, what can I say? But I've had so many good experiences. I mean, Hollow Knight, I've played more indie games, I think, than I've ever played on Switch, and there's just a bevy of really super high-quality indie games. Yooka-Laylee, I've had a ton of fun with Yooka-Laylee. Started to get back into that again since my best friend Eric, you might know him from the Nintendo Prime podcast, has been playing Yooka-Laylee lately. I decided to, might be a good time to finish Yooka-Laylee for me as well. And I don't know, it's too many. I mean, there's almost too many games for me to name. Fire Emblem Warriors. I got Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 on this platform. LA Noire, Doom. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. I mean, I've played so many games. I can't even, like, off the top of my head, it's hard for me to even think of them all. There's been so many. And I've never had 2 years in this many games on a given platform, even considering the physical games that I sold because I had some money, I was tight on money for a little while there. Even without those games, I have more games on this one platform, on this Switch right here, more games than I have had on any platform in my life in the first 2 years. And it's because I love playing games on this platform. I love playing a wide variety of games on this platform. I don't think there is a game type, being an RPG, a shooter, a puzzle game, platformer, whatever, that I don't enjoy playing on the Switch, both portably and on the TV. So that, to me, is really the crux of it. I love the library, and I love the convenience, and I don't even mind the Joy-Cons. I know some people, complain that maybe they're too small for their hands. I have big hands, they don't really bother me too much, but to each their own on that front. That doesn't mean that the Switch is perfect, of course. I would love for better navigation in the eShop. I would love for an ability to customize the UI a little bit, organize our games. Folders, that's kind of a big one. I know some people want themes. I don't care as much about themes, but I know that is something that people care about. There's also the little hardware quirks like Joy-Cons, man. Joy-Cons. There has been a lot of Joy-Con issues just in general over the past year, I think, for a lot of people. I know some people complain about Joy-Con drift. There's the loose Joy-Con problem. I don't have that problem right now because I fixed it, but there's just been a lot of issues that people have had with these Joy-Cons. And I've been fortunate to avoid most of the Joy-Con issues. My issues were more with the Pro Controller. I have a lot of stick grinding issues with the Pro Controller. I've had 3 Pro Controllers, and the stick grind led to drifting and other issues that, I don't know, maybe I just got really bad luck with 3 controllers in a row. So now I'm using a cheaper PowerA wireless controller, which actually is not that bad. I do miss Rumble a little bit, but whatever, I can live without Rumble. And then there's no NFC, but whatever, I can just use my Joy-Cons whenever I need NFC, which is basically just for amiibos that I really only use in Breath of the Wild. So it's not something I'm using all the time anyways. So there's just those little quirks and stuff about Switch that I feel could be better kickstand, get rid of the bezel, things like that we've talked about in the past to improve Switch if there was a revision. But more than that, Switch has been vitally important to me as a YouTuber. I think it's undeniable that some of the popularity of this channel, or maybe the entire popularity of this channel, is in large part thanks to this platform, which, yes, I'm missing my kickstand, I know. Shame on me. I realize that for some people, there's an overabundance of YouTubers like me, overabundance of people sitting here in front of a camera talking about the latest news, talking about the things they like and dislike about various things in gaming, let alone the Switch. And I feel like Switch is really why I'm here. There's a reason that this channel kind of got taken over and became Nintendo Prime around the time the Switch launched, or really the exact day that Switch launched, because that, to me, was symbolic. Launch a new YouTube channel at the same time Nintendo launches a new platform. But if this platform tanked and wasn't popular and nobody cared, would anybody be watching this content today? I mean, there's a part of me that likes to think, oh, of course, I'm so good at what I do. I'm so charismatic. I'm so entertaining. I'm so hilarious. I'm so chubby in the face that, of course, people would still be watching. But would they really be? I mean, would you right now, yes, I'm talking to you, I'm staring right into my camera, would you be here today watching this video, watching this channel, if Switch wasn't popular? I think that's a really fair question to ask. And if you think about it, how many YouTubers owe their massive rise in popularity due to the Switch? I mean, I'm just a small YouTuber, right? 45,000 subscribers at the time of recording this video, which is stunning, amazing, a gain of like 25,000 subscribers since we started doing this. But more than that, you have other YouTubers that have blown up even bigger, you know, the Spawn Waves of the world, the Dreamcast guys, the RGTs, heck, Player Essence, who's been at this even longer than me. He's a little bit bigger than me, and a lot of his success could probably be tied to the success of the Nintendo Switch. GameXplain is now, you know, one of the first Nintendo-based YouTubers that is over 1 million subscribers. I think 1.1 or 1.2 million at this point. And while they were still rising in popularity through the Wii U, DS era, 3DS era, they really started exploding again once the Switch came out, because a rise in popularity of a platform leads to a rise in interest in what's happening on that platform, what's happening with the news around that platform, what's happening with new versions of the platform, the hacking scene, all that stuff. I mean, the most popular video I've ever made as Nintendo Prime, still to this day, deals with the hacking scene and deals with Nintendo trying to stop the hacking scene. And I got a lot of hate from the hacking community for that video, as I kind of expected. So it's interesting just seeing like the reason that video is so popular is because of how popular the Switch is. It's not just a popular platform for me and for you, it's a popular platform for the hacking community as well. And I just think it's really interesting to sit back and look at the grander scope of the fact that this YouTube channel is here and everything I am doing, the support you guys give on Patreon, our podcast, our live streams, all of it really is made possible due to Switch. And I find myself in this place where as much as I could complain and nitpick, and I've done this stuff with Switch in the past and some of the games on it and how some of the games could be better, reality is I couldn't be more thankful. I love being a YouTuber. I know I've said that before, but I'm not sure how genuine this feeling comes through in the sound of my voice and the look on my face in this camera. I love being a YouTuber. I love being able to take my years and years of experience, really a couple decades at this point, of covering Nintendo and covering Zelda stuff, covering video games at other outlets and other things, and bringing it all together into a passion project for myself, where all of my growth and all of my success here isn't to help, somebody else make money. It's to help me make money. It's to help me support my family, and by doing something I love in the process. Isn't that truly amazing? And who knew that I was going to enjoy video editing as much as I do? I'm still not the greatest video editor ever. I mean, heck, we're using a green screen in this video, and it probably looks like crap because it's been a long time since I've edited with a green screen, but whatever. I enjoy the challenge of trying to make this green screen work, especially with this chair back here that's green and black and looks weird and probably isn't making a lot of sense in this video. But whatever, I wanted to try something new because that's really what I love about this channel, is experimenting and doing new and different things all the time. And I know I've not always been like the most consistent. Some of you guys are probably wondering, where the heck is Prime News, right? Like, I hear you. Should be back this Friday. Should be back. Again, I can't promise. Like, I have so much ambition, so much desire, and then trying to shape all this around all the different things going on in my personal life, all the different things going on just weather-wise, in terms of all the snow days we've had and the extreme cold and power outages and making all that work. I mean, February was hell. And then still finding time not only to play games on Switch, but cover them and talk about them and create this community. I mean, we have such a passionate community on our Discord server and down in our comment sections on this very video, in our live streams. My gosh, some of my favorite things to do every single week are have those live streams where it's not just me playing a game, but where we just sit down and talk, where it's a Q&A, where you guys get to sit down and ask me questions. I get to respond. I get to read all of your guys' comments in the live stream chat, whether we only have 10 people watching, whether we have 50, whether we have 100 people watching. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that you guys are so passionate about Nintendo and you're passionate about this channel, and together we get to share in our love of this space and this medium of both being a YouTuber and also being gamers. And I think it's such a special thing. And without Switch, I'm not sure any of that exists. Sure, I'd probably still be making YouTube videos here in 2019, but they wouldn't be daily, right? They might not even be weekly. They might just be once or twice a month that I get a video out, and the 150 to 200 people that watch that video might be pretty happy, and then that's kind of that. But here we are where my videos get at least 1,000 views. I just had a video 2 months ago or 3 months ago at this point, get over 300,000 views. It's not unusual for me to see a video crack 5,000 or 10,000 views, and that's because we're doing something special here, both me as a person and how much I've been trying to grow as a YouTuber, and both how we've really all grown together with Switch through the ups and the downs, and what looks like a big upswing here in 2019, especially once we get to summer and all those big games start hitting. It just looks like the future is so bright, both for the channel and for this platform. Things are a little different in 2019. As an example, you guys know that 50,000 subscriber giveaway we're doing for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch giveaway. Well, YouTube changed their policies for giveaways, so now we can't use Gleam.io anymore. That's a bit of a bummer. I think what's probably going to happen is the entries are just going to stay closed off because they have to be closed off. And I will just pick a winner when we do hit 50,000. So I apologize for those that are waiting. But my entire financial situation was built around the time span it takes to hit the 50,000. So we're just going to hit the 50K, and that's when we'll still announce the winner of that giveaway. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to Nintendo. Thank you to all the developers making games for this platform. Thank you to even the accessory makers making like replacement black backplates, and I actually need another replacement backplate. Thank you to all the accessory makers, all the people that have made different carrying cases and all that stuff. Just thank you, because it's been one hell of a ride for 2 years, and this channel's got many years ahead. And the Switch, I mean, it's probably got another 2, 3, 4 years to go. I mean, we got a ways to go. When's the Switch train going to stop running? I have no idea. I hope not any time in like the next decade, if I'm being honest. Bring out new versions, bring out new revisions, whatever you need to do to keep it relevant. But man, the Switch and me, I think we're both going places. And well, we're on that road to 45K or 50K, I guess I should say. The Switch and you guys have me believing that 45K, 50K, 100K. We're just getting started. So thank you, Switch. Thank you. And thank you. I'll just catch you guys in the next video.